We have already 7 members, and I guess there will be more participants. I will introduce myself. My name is Mher. I'm founder of SaaS Founders Club and host of this event. It's a pleasure for me to see all of you. A lot of new names whom I haven't seen previously. And guys, can you introduce yourself and maybe your businesses and why you decided to participate in this event, what you would like to gain, and what problems you would like to solve? We can start from left to the right and go down. The first one, Alex Kunin.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Alex. I am co-founder and CEO of KanjuTech. We are working with the third generation of neural networks, and we provide speech-to-text AI for businesses requiring high level of data security and deorization, speaker detection labeling needs. This is event quite important for me because we are, I would say, out of our budget for marketing, and recently we released several of our products, and right now we use only 2 channels for lead generation. One of them is LinkedIn, and the second one is AWS Partner Finder, because our solution based on AWS Marketplace and AWS SageMaker solution. So I will be glad to hear experience of other startuppers.
Awesome. Amazing. Who's next? Vlad, I guess. Validated growth.
Yeah. Hey guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Great to be here. First event that I'm attending, so very exciting. Very excited for this one. Long story short about me. So obviously my name is Vlad. I'm originally from Romania, currently based in London. And yeah, after more than a decade of working as a product manager in various startups and scale-ups and whatever, I have recently decided to work on my own as a solopreneur, helping early stage B2B SaaS founders with product-led growth and product management leadership, and essentially helping them to essentially, nail down their product-led growth motions. Yeah, the reason why I'm here, obviously the title says, how to market a product or service. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to learnings, to share a bit about the stage where I'm at. So I've done, let's say, obviously I've eaten my own dog food. I've done my own kind of like research, nailed down the positioning, did a lot of kind of like custom interviews, and now I'm working on, creating my website. And then, yeah, as soon as I put the website live, yeah, I need to start to generate some leads, let's say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to learning from you guys.
Awesome. Great. Who's next? David.
Hello guys, my name is David. I'm the owner of a company. It's called Relocation to Armenia, and we provide corporate services for small and medium businesses. So at this moment we have about 1,000 active clients who making mostly online businesses. So we provide accounting, tax optimization, legal support, immigration, and also I am focused for different SaaS products, what we can also add in our portfolio. Some of them it's on a pilot project. It's like paying agent and also online acquiring that we work with our partners from USA and Canada. And here I am open to learn other experiences and also share our experience as well.
Why you decided to participate in this event? Why this topic triggered you?
I think to find clients, it always a challenge, yeah, especially at the beginning, to understand your product market fit and also the clients and the cost-effective strategy, how in short way and in low budget to be efficient.
Well, I guess if you have 1,000 clients, you will have some point of view how we can market any product or services.
I think
Okay.
the market in different locations it's different, yeah, and also the product and also the timeline when you start. So sometimes maybe you get luck, and that's why you easily getting the clients because less competition. You find out in the beginning the best advantages for the client.
Okay.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hi. Kanti Arumilli, right?
Yes, Kanti Arumilli.
Mhm.
I'm kind of a solopreneur. I'm an Indian citizen and I'm currently residing in India, but I have a startup registered in United Kingdom and another startup registered in United States. As of now, I don't have any clients yet, but I do offer IT managed services in AWS and Azure, and I do offer custom web application development. And I'm developing a SaaS product known as WebVeta. As of now, the product is kind of like a minimum viable product, but in production and absolutely free as of now. But in the next 2 to 3 months, there are going to be some paid features, and at that time, like there would be a subscription type of thing. But yeah, and the reason I joined today's meeting is for like how to market the services and WebVeta after 2 to 3 months.
Interesting. Can you tell more about this application, WebVeta? What is it?
WebVeta, yeah.
Yeah.
I have my own personal blog, my own personal website. My startup has blog. My startup has a website, and I and my startup, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Threads, etc. Now, let's say if someone comes into my website, or if someone comes into eliteservices.com, and if someone searches for anything, they find information from only eliteservices.com or my personal website or my personal blog. But like if you search in Google for my name, you can get about 20 results. But I have over 1,000 blog posts and a lot of things across all the social media and all the different blogs, etc., etc. So now, how do I integrate all of these and display the search results on my own website or my own startup's website? There is no other product that does a similar thing.
Well, it was a long explanation, but can you put it in one sentence?
I would say plug and play search for any website, copy and paste 3 lines of HTML, and you can have an advanced AI-based search engine for your own website, searching your own content.
Well, it will be great to see your result when you will launch this application.
Definitely.
I'm very curious what it will be. Okay, let's
in the chat, I'll send you a link for a 2-minute YouTube demo. You and any other interested participants can look at the YouTube demo, and in Facebook or even in Google, if you search my name, Kanti space Arumilli, you can see my public profiles, and you can definitely contact me, and let's see, we can further discuss.
Sure, you all guys can share your LinkedIn profiles in chat, so you could connect after this event.
Yeah, I can send you my LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, just in the chat so we all can see it and connect. Okay, let's move on. As you know, in advance on the event page, I added 3 sub-questions. So this topic we can divide on separate questions, so it simplify our discussion. Let me read first question. What strategies have you found most effective for generating leads on a tight budget for your digital product or service? Alex Kunin, can you share your experience or maybe your thoughts? What are the best strategies can generate the most leads on tight budget?
Well, in my case, it's free channels, I would say. So what we use right now, it's AWS Partner Finder. In our case, it's because we provide B2B and B2B2C solutions, and one
Sorry,
of the
what do you use? What partners?
we provide AWS partners.
Can you share a
It's
link? I never heard about them.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Because all these tactics are usually related with tools, so it's always great to know what tools do you use.
Okay. We use precisely this one. So what does it mean? It's like AWS. It's a huge infrastructure with with different partners in the different countries who provide a lot of again different solutions, like a consulting, call centers, infrastructure builders. Because it's in AWS infrastructure is compared different kind of solution and includes AWS Marketplace. So AWS recently, maybe a few years ago, they provide specifically a solution for independent software vendor who works with machine learning and AI solution. It sounds like a model package, and all of the solution based on AWS AWS SageMaker. So, and this is kind of specific professional solution. In a nutshell, you can, just provide your pre-trained AI model, and someone who already have an AWS account can integrate in their own AWS account and their infrastructure. And only they have access for their data and this model and kind of this. So it's like a secure end-to-end solution. And it's quite hard to, build efficient AWS infrastructure. And one of our hypotheses, it's not to build our own end-to-end like front-end solution, but provide the pre-built AI models for different companies who already have their own products or maybe support the business customer solution. So right now we try to connect with different companies in hypothetically in different languages and countries and discuss how we can help with our acknowledgement and with our AI models for their current needs. So this is one of the channel, and we on the middle of testing it in the different countries. So we already have, I would say, like pilot projects, but not too much, maybe a few of them. And the second one channel for us, it's LinkedIn. And you actually now need to have a navigator solution. It's expensive to start. It's enough. It's already enough with a business account because I'm pretty sure if you work like with B2B solution, the search engine in LinkedIn, it's enough to you because you can filter with companies, countries, and some skills. And in LinkedIn, they have some specific finder too. It's based on LinkedIn products. So any company who provide some kind of software they can add in their business accounts, they can add these products. And if you're oriented for some competitors or some companies, you can open the account and search their existed customers, and just find the contact and compare this and find the specific people with specific skills. So it's what we do actually, and with a really small budget. So and in our case, and this is like advice from skilled guys with a B2B sales in your journey when you just started B2B sales, it's no need to use AI solution. It's better to do it like yourself. Just find specific people and specific companies, filter them, and understand, do you create a message for them correctly or efficient or not. So I think that's all what I can share for now, because we just started our journey. It's about a few months, and yeah, but this is
which channel works better for you? First one or second?
It's quite hard to compare right now because we just started the first channel, AWS Partner Finder. So for now, we have just a few customers from AWS, but it might be more revenue beneficial because they already have their own customers, and our subscription based on hour of usage. That's mean if they integrate our solution for several customers, it will be the same if we just find it one by one in LinkedIn. So right now it will be incorrect to compare this ways.
Well, I think you found very interesting channels because your product a bit niche and B2B product. So I guess they should work for you. Okay, Vlad, can you answer this question? Let me repeat it for you. What strategies have you found most effective for generating leads on a tight budget for your digital product or service?
I would love to be able to come up with a solid answer, but I have to admit I'm probably more in the early stage of my journey. As I was mentioning earlier, I'm kind of like working on my website, which I kind of like see as the bottom of the funnel, where obviously the objective is to ensure that the website presents my my positioning and my offer in a clear manner so that it generates the the discovery call. Yeah, look, I have to admit I haven't really done much outreach at the moment, but hopefully, I mean, this is something I want to start doing. I want to start doing like very, very, very soon. So hopefully I'll be able to share more insights in a couple of months from now. Sorry yeah.
Well, maybe not your experience, but your thoughts. What do you think will work better? What strategies? Just your thoughts, imagination.
Just my thoughts. Yeah, sure. So imagination and assumptions that I want to test, basically, because obviously I do have some assumptions to test. So I think first things first, I think, the name of the game is precision. I think it's incredibly important, before engaging in any sort of outreach activity, be it, cold email, outreach, social selling, whatever, right? I think it's incredibly important to be super crystal clear on who your target customer segment is, and to try and define your target customer segment as, as clearly and precisely as possible. A, and then B, I think it's also important to understand maybe like, what are the pain points that are kind of like top of mind for your target customer, and how you can perhaps, let's say, reach out to them, but not in a salesy way, but rather in a value generating way, by perhaps, trying to start a conversation related to the pain points that your target audience has. In terms of channels, so obviously I had some conversations with friends and connections from the industry who are much better at this than I am, right? And my understanding is that LinkedIn could work a little bit better than email, or at least for a kind of like smaller service business, sort of when you're here, right?
Mhm.
Could be a little bit better to. It could be perhaps easier to start on LinkedIn rather than executing a kind of like cold email campaign. This is not to say that cold emails don't work. I also know kind of like software development agencies who employ cold email approaches using Apollo.io. And they're doing it rather successfully. But I think, for a smaller kind of like solopreneur like me, I think LinkedIn would probably be a better, channel. Also because LinkedIn, I guess, also gives you the advantage of actually, building your profile and, posting some content to try and, create as much kind of like relevancy and value for audience as possible.
So I think you think the better ways create content on LinkedIn, which will get attention from audience, and after that already share your services or products with audience, right?
Yeah, so it's a mix, right? Like on one side, creating content on LinkedIn to start to, build the reach and to increase your followers. On the other side, use the LinkedIn Sales Navigator tool to find prospects that match your selection criteria with precision. I repeat, yeah, precision is the name of the game. And then here, I think it's a question of like experimenting. For example, like the other day, actually last week, I attended a webinar on this topic. And there was a guy with a lot of experience who was saying that when he's sending invites on LinkedIn, so he did some A/B tests. He sent, 10 invites with a certain invitation message, 10 invites with another invitation message, blah, blah, blah. But also 10 invites with no invitation message. And surprise, surprise, when he sent invites with like no invitation message whatsoever, he got the highest acceptance rate. He was surprised, but yeah.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah. So I think so the first name of the game is obviously like precision. The second name of the game is, employ a scientific approach. In other words, look at the data, right? Look at the playing field, issue hypothesis and start to, test hypotheses, set up kind of hypotheses in a structured and rigorous manner. And obviously take note of the learnings so you don't feel like you're running around in circles.
Interesting. Thank you for your thoughts. It was very amazing point of view. Okay, next.
Can I add? Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Because I can relate what Vlad talked about because, it's quite surprised information for me about, no added message for connection, but same time, maybe it should be tested because in our journey in LinkedIn, when I started from my LinkedIn profile in January and we didn't create any kind of content for our professional page, for our product page. And my connection rate was about 10% maybe. And after that, we paused it and revised what we do. And all this time we just update maybe one or two times per 2 weeks, just updates in our product, what we do, what, some response, some flow of content, not about spam. And right now, when in April, we start to connect people again, my conversion rate for connection about 30%. So I'm pretty sure it's about content because people reviewed our page, our product page. So like it's not just something new and fresh. It's some with history and with with reaction from some people and professionals. So my point about maybe the reason for this guy is not about no adding text or adding text for connection. Maybe it's about timeline and content or something. So
it could be super interesting, and thank you for sharing, Alex. It could be, and sorry, I don't want to take too much time, obviously, but perhaps could it be that maybe you change your LinkedIn tagline? Because I think even if you don't send any invitation whatsoever, obviously LinkedIn will notify the other person via push notification as well as via an email, and LinkedIn will try and pull out some information like your profile image, your tagline, perhaps your recent position. So maybe it would be interesting to explore what the other person gets with one or two kind of like friends, disconnect and try to reconnect with them just to see what's displayed the other side.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
please.
yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
just,
I will ask.
I just, yeah, agree with Vlad because in our journey we started with our tagline too, and ask advice for some, skilled guys from Silicon Valley, and added my profile like this tagline, and yeah, this is the reason why it's increased to about 15% first time, and now it's still increased. So yeah, it's all what you say. It's really works. Yeah, it's quite important for LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, positioning is key.
Yeah, my question was about content. Should I post it on my personal page or my business page? Because I know that when you post it on personal page, people trust you more, and then they more likely engage in content if it's from personal page. But I don't know, when I post from my personal page, it's look like my business page empty, and once the point I always post on my personal page, but my business page empty. Is it okay, or should I post on business page and share on my personal? What do you think? What's a better strategy?
I can just share our experience, how we do this stuff. From our product page and official page, we share like, kind of official updates, like an announcement or something, like what we do, new feature, or our pipeline, something like this one. But same time, when we posted it, we reposted from our personal page with additional information that's kind of a bit emotional, maybe, like more less official and more friendly speech in the text. Like if we struggled with something, we are proud with something, we just tired with test, spend 2 weeks, but we are proud of results because it's better, kind of this. So it's like depends. Official page, it's like if you are just imagine you have a big company or something, and what it will be, what you want to, how to see your company, and it's like a report from the company. But when you repost it, you add information like you're a person who related with company, and it should be some emotional content inside who related with someone. You can test it in different ways, but in our case, I think it works better than other.
Yeah, I think I completely agree with this. I think it's much better to leverage your kind of like personal page. There are quite a few kind of like founders of product and service businesses out there who are who are being like super active on LinkedIn, and they're primarily utilizing their personal pages. And so I guess last but not least, I hate to use this example, but I'm going to use this example. People are not on Twitter, right? People are not following Tesla as much as they are following Elon Musk. Again, sorry for the example, but
Agree.
Yeah.
Okay. David, are you here?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Would you like to answer this question?
I
What
think
strategy?
I will share my experience. So
Great.
because I'm working in professional consulting, and we provide the services of our expert, accounting and migration lawyers. So for us at the beginning, we meet difficulties to sell our services to the people, because usually the people don't have demand at this moment when you speak with them, and to create demand, it's difficult. So I think I will share like three phases of our sales. So first two, it's for free leads, how we get them and how we started to sell. So the most simple one, it was like when we get the first 3 clients. So I wrote in my social profiles, like in Facebook, LinkedIn. So I created a company, and we provide the services, and my friends and also university colleagues, they started share that I working in this industry, and they started recommend. So I get first 3 clients from social media when my friends recommended, for example, their companies where they work. And to go in next step, because I need other clients, and also was very focused on how to get it for free, because don't want to spend money. So our strategy that was successful created the list of different Facebook groups and also Telegram chats and channels where our potential customers were spending most of the time. So they were spending, and because they are like ideal profile of our potential customers, they quite often commented in the groups about the requests and also pain points about the services professional, what they actually are looking for, maybe asking recommendation, because we understand that in these groups and also the chats, we need monitor on a regular basis. So we was join and starting with them communication and trying to close the deal. And actually it helped us a lot, because we get our first 100 clients for free in these groups and channels. The key, I think, in this method, because they already had the pain points and they already had summarized demand, what service they was looking, and they was ready to pay for it. And because we was starting communication with them in the chat, so we created the trust and also represented our expertise, because we can answer the questions, and they ready to pay the service, and they get result as well. So this is like our second phase, how we get first 100 paid clients. And another step was how to get 1000 paid clients. And for sure, the groups and chats, it wasn't enough. So we hired the team agency that was very good in paid traffic. So we getting the traffic from different channels like Google search, Google Ads, from other paid channels. And it also was working very good, because they created different campaigns, ads campaigns, and we was getting very good results, and it helps us, but not for free, but with the money to reach 1000 clients. So this is my experience, what I'm sharing with you.
And there is a comment in the chat. Can you share some of these groups?
Groups. I think it doesn't make help for you, because it's like professional services. So in different locations, like for example, we are based in Armenia. So in Armenia, we have our list of people who are looking for professional services or share their experiences. In different countries and different regions, they have other groups where the people spend time.
May I ask, how did you interact with people in these groups and even close deals without banned from this group?
Mm-hmm. I think it's something like recommendations. You, for example, he has some questions about the accounting. You give a short answer, and for big answer, you asking to write in direct message, where he writing you one-to-one, and you can have long communication and try to close the sale.
Okay, like I liked all these phases from the start to the final. It was a great idea. And I think it's natural because you started from small without any budget. But since you started growing, you started spend more money on marketing. And the most interesting that you started picking people who already have this pain point. So it wasn't like you just created content to gain attention and after that already connected to potential clients. You at the beginning was speaking with potential clients who already have this pain point. Very good.
If I
We
can
have
add something regarding LinkedIn, I know it's a bit behind, but it's something we have tested. So if I may continue.
yeah, sure, it's your turn. So
Okay. If you're sharing your LinkedIn posts on your personal page, we have tested it a bit, and it's a great thing to do if you're sharing your company's posts. Write at least 4 or 5 posts which are personal regarding you as a person. Don't just share your company's posts each time and be only that, only because even LinkedIn limits the reach. We personally, as a company, me and my co-founder, we add a bit of information regarding the posts, depending on what kind of post is and depending what we do. I am, as an example, more a type of person who uses numbers. I'm not that technical, and I add that key ingredient to the, let's say, feature that we did. So when we add information regarding it, we try to add the personal touch and try to give as much, let's say, time between posts and more information regarding something else, depending on what kind of information we write on our LinkedIn pages.
And how do you advertise your product on LinkedIn? Okay, you write content on frequently, but how often do you promote your products and product, and how do you actually do it?
We are making more content as we go because for now we did a few numbers, but we are trying to at least push content once a week, not generating it with AI and trying to add us to some kind of groups. I know there are, like the person before me talked about talking to groups in general, but we have tried talking to our key users from mostly LinkedIn and groups like this one. So if we give enough information, not regarding only our product as a product, but how this kind of work is better than something else, or how you can fix your problem, in most cases, people want to know more. So if they want to know more, then we help them a bit more. It's not the most, how should I say it, the most technically reproducible one yet, only because we haven't had, we can't reproduce it each day, every day. We can't do it. We can't get, let's say, 5 new users each day. So this is a lot of grunt work, which may not pay off in the future, but it's some kind of start.
Okay, and what other strategies do you use with low budget to gain more leads?
We haven't tested a lot of budgets. Personally, I have worked, let's say, management type of works. So I have a lot of colleagues, not only on LinkedIn and personal pages, that I have shown that I am doing this kind of task, in my case, software as a service and some kind of software as a service. And that these are our starting points. We have tried doing some kind of paid advertisements and have tried doing how should I say it? The most popular do-it-yourself grinds that you see on LinkedIn or on Twitter.
Okay, and what of this strategy worked better for you?
Cold outreaching on LinkedIn is maybe the best one yet. If you are doing it correctly, I can't give you the exact way for now. I'm sorry about that, but for now we couldn't get enough traction from emails, cold emails. Nevertheless, we did good lists, etc., etc., etc. Cold LinkedIn outreach was the best for us, but we are business to business, so keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. And another question, do you use any automation tool for LinkedIn or you do it manually?
Because I use it, because we use our LinkedIns for our personal use, not only for our company, we don't want to get banned or something like that. We saw a lot of people get banned using all kinds of automation strategies, etc., 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 and that is why we just don't use any automation on LinkedIn. We use some kind of automation when we can, but if it's in the terms of service, we just don't try to get banned somewhere.
Okay, thank you very much. Guys, do you have any questions for Gabriel?
I do actually, one or two, if I may.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
why I was raising the hand. So very quickly, excluding like automation tools, and because obviously I completely agree with you. I remember like at some point, like a few months ago, I was curious to try Taplio, and I quickly uninstalled it when I started to get flagged by LinkedIn, and I got really scared. But putting aside like automation tools, do you guys use any other tools to help you with your outreach endeavor? Like, let's say, I don't know, data enrichment tools like Phantom Buster or whatever, or you just rely solely on, LinkedIn and LinkedIn Sales Navigator?
For now, we don't have any kind of automation regarding that, mostly because we are trying to have, how should I say it, limited type of community, only so we can understand every pain point for every type of business. So we don't want to outgrow our team as of now and our system as of now, because if we get like, let's say 500 users right now, it may be a big problem, not because we can't scale the software as gathering the tenants, should I say, but as not keeping up with all their demands, as I need this feature or that feature because my business needs it, not because I really want it. So that is why we're keeping the bubble of our clients a smaller one, at least at the start, only because we want to, how should I say it, carry them through the fire, so they don't have any problems. We see all their problems, and we can know what this type of client, let's say someone selling IT stuff, we know all their problems. We know we can manage that type of client, and okay, we can help them. Let's try different segment now.
Cool. Thank you. Super awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I have one more question.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, back to cold outreach on LinkedIn. Do you guys have something, I would say, kind of script for this? I mean, for example, first message like this one, if they interested, you just, try to call. If not, you use the second one. Do you have kind of, strategy that have a maximum conversion rate to the calls or something? So how to validate efficiency of your cold outreach, and if you have some kind of specific script, can you share it?
So is the question for me or for
Yeah,
everyone?
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
For you. Oh, yeah, yeah.
okay. Sorry, I'm going to be quick. So I give myself at least that is maybe the most biggest pain point of my co-founder. I give myself 30 minutes for a business. So let's say your business running, I don't know, toothbrushes. I'm going to research your business. I'm gonna give you the personal experience as much as I can. I have tried using already done messages. I have tried just changing, let's say, the email, the name, the what have they done, etc. Like changing information enough so it feels personal, but is not. And in most cases, the percentage is really low. I can't give it an exact number and off the top of my head, but if you ping me, I can give you exact percentages of all artists. They're like 10 or 20, and in most cases,
Yeah.
they're under 10% and
Yeah,
even
cool.
less than 10%.
Cool,
We
yeah.
tried using just writing them per person, and the percentages at least 20, but I'm sure that at least 30. So
Okay.
people prefer the personal touch. It's more time consuming, but if you have a client for years in a row, I think it's better.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're in a LinkedIn. I will be, really appreciate if you share like, I don't know,
Okay,
just
no
few
problem.
cases. Yeah, if you can call like a person to person. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
no
really appreciate
problem.
it. Thank you.
And if you can share it in Circle platform, it will be even greater. I also would like to see it, but I guess other people also will appreciate it.
Okay, we'll write up. Because it's holidays in Bulgaria, I will write a post at the end of the weekend. I'm going to share it in the circle.
Awesome. Okay. Kanti, Arumilli, are you here?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, would you like to answer the first question?
Sorry, what's that?
Question, what strategies have you found most effective for generating leads on a tight budget for a digital product or service?
As of now, no, I did not get any clients yet, but this is what I have been doing. I have public profiles on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Threads, Twitter, YouTube. And similarly, my startup has, like I have technical blog and announcements blog and Facebook and LinkedIn for my startup. And I have Instagram. So what I did was whenever there's a product update or anything nice happening, I publish these in all of my social media channels. And, yeah, as of now, I did not get any clients yet.
Okay, but what do you think? What strategy will work better for you?
In the past, for a different thing, I did run some Google ads, kind of for raising awareness about a certain topic. I'm considering running some Google ads once I commercialize my SaaS product known as WebVeta.
But is it really low budget? But because I guess starting with paid advertising can be costly if you just started.
Yeah, what is a kind of I'm thinking of I do have I do have a little bit of a marketing budget, and I'm not gonna spend lots of money without getting results, but I'm planning to run some Google ads in the next 2 to 3 months for the SaaS product known as WebVeta. And at the same time, I'm considering digital marketing partnerships, and I'm considering affiliate marketing. That is, people can have a code, and if someone they refer signs up, like the person who signed up gets a discount, and the person who referred gets like some kind of monetary benefit.
I never tried actually affiliated marketing. Can you recommend any platforms for that?
I'm planning to add those features directly into the product.
And how
But
others will know about it?
I mean, like, I did see some affiliate marketing type of a SaaS product from a company known as Zoho, Z-O-H-O, Zoho. But then, like, because I want to customize, that is, like, if I use a third-party platform, the amount of customization would be minimal. If I directly develop and integrate directly into my own product, I can create flexibility. That is, for example, let's say, for example, if someone wants to say, if someone uses their code, give the customer 20% discount, and these guys get 5%. Or they can say, give the customer no discount, enter 25% for the person who is doing the marketing, or this type of customizations. And of course, for the payouts, I'm thinking of using PayPal. But yeah, that's definitely affiliate marketing is definitely something in the plans in the next 2 to 3 months.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm actually very interested about this topic, affiliated marketing referrals program, because I see great potential there, but I don't know how to explore this topic and where to start, and how actually I can use it. Maybe there are some possibility even for my community to participate any programs for SaaS, so they could gain new clients, and we can generate some cash from partnership with them. And I thought maybe there are some possibilities in these programs.
Definitely, because see, most of the SaaS products I have seen have some form of affiliate marketing. Some have very little bit of customization, and straight they say, if you send this much people, you get this much percent. If you send this much, this much people, you get this much percent. But the way I'm planning and the way I'm planning to customize makes my product much more attractive offer for people who are into digital marketing and people who are into affiliate marketing.
Great. Guys, do you have any questions for Kanti? Okay, we have other two participants, no Ivan and another guy without any name. If you would like to participate with discussion, you can do it now. Okay, let's move on to our second sub-question. Can you share specific low-cost or free tools you've used to streamline your digital marketing efforts? Vlad, we can start with you.
I mean, I'm not going to say ChatGPT because I guess everyone knows about it. So yeah, I guess Canva is a tool that I use regularly for creating like graphics and all that kind of stuff. LinkedIn is obviously not cheap, but yeah, I'm actually like paying for it. Gosh, what else? And there's also like obviously like all sorts of kind of like small little tools and plugins like what's it called, like SimilarWeb for checking out kind of the traffic of a particular website, or the Build with Chrome extension to find out kind of like tools that the tools that a particular website used in order to be built. I guess it kind of like depends on your business and on the type of research that you want to kind of conduct.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. I thought I will use some new tools, but ChatGPT, LinkedIn, very general.
Oh, no, do you know what? Sorry, I do. Okay, let me tell you a cool tool that I discovered like a few months ago. It's a really cool and useful tool, but not for outreach. It's called, and I have no affiliation whatsoever with the developer. It's called Whisper Memos. It's for iOS only, so sorry if you're an Android, but probably like there's something similar there. TLDR, so Whisper Memos. What it does is you can even kind of like place a little widget on the lock screen of your iPhone, and you can tap on like when you're on. It also works on your Apple Watch, and let's say if you're on the go, taking the tube or in the traffic or whatever, and you have a thought or an idea that you want to quickly capture, Whisper Memos, exactly. You just like tap one button, you start speaking, and then 1 minute later you get an email, which of course you can also redirect it to your favorite, productivity tool like Evernote or ClickUp or whatever. And they also have kind of like a Zapier integration. It's a little tool. It's a simple use case, but it is incredibly useful at capturing ideas just like that on the go.
Okay. I also would like to share one application which I like a lot. It's named PAI Assistant. Maybe you heard about it. Actually, it's amazing. It's a voice AI assistant. I usually use it for role play. For example, if I will have some discussion with somebody, I at first sometimes try this role play where this AI assistant play like a client or potential partners. And it's very natural. It's not like AI, and very smart. Because my English not great. I'm not native, but this AI assistant catch idea very quickly and provide great answers. So discussion with this voice AI assistant usually happened very natural and can long 30 minutes, 1 hour, and it's providing great insights. Highly recommend.
Super interesting.
I can share it in the chat. Okay, Alex, it's your turn.
I don't have anything to bring because most common for me is obviously ChatGPT to fix my messages because I'm not a native speaker, and I just text something and ask him to fix it as a native, and it's a Grammarly it's quite similar, just for fix the grammar. But for me, it's kind of like LinkedIn and ChatGPT. I think that's for now. It's all what I use.
Okay, very good. Who's next? David?
So I can share the resource, what I was very surprised to find out. It's called hrefs.com. It's a SEO tool, and also it give a lot of information about your competition, how they represent it in Google search, what pages and what strategy they use for organic search and also for paid traffic. So you can see a lot of information and also to get to know your competitors quite good.
Well, but Hrefs, it's definitely not low cost tool.
So they have
It's very
different
pricey.
tariffs. They have different tariff plans. I think it's starting from 100 USD per month, but the result, what you're getting, and a lot of information to analyze and create the strategy using the using from your top competitors. I think it's quite interesting. And also you can, if you like very small budget, you can get you can take service from like Fiverr.com, like with a very short amount. You create the task and explain what you want. And other SEO freelancers, they can prepare the report, and you can as well analyze it with a lot of information inside.
Well, it's great. I will try it sometimes. And Gabriel, it's your turn.
I just sent one tool. I'm not connected to it in any way. It's not the best in summarizing your videos. It works under 1 hour for the free version. But if the video isn't really technically inclined or doesn't have a lot of technical aspects, doesn't matter what kind of topic, it summarizes them really well. So if you have something like a talk or something like that, it's really great on getting the key concepts, giving most of the information in a short summary, and it does it for free for under 1 hour videos.
Pretty good. I will try it. Thank you very much. Some other tools which you would like to share?
Yeah, there is this
Okay.
tool called Olama. I don't know
Okay.
if some of you heard or not, but it's like it's a little bit of I mean, like yesterday and this morning, I have been playing around with this tool. It's a little bit slightly, like kind of it's like ChatGPT, but runs from your own laptop. So
From your
yeah, kind
own
of.
what? From your own what?
This tool is known as Olama. In the chat, I have sent a link. This tool is like ChatGPT, but runs on your own laptop.
Oh, okay.
So, like if there is 16 GB, if your laptop is at least 16 GB or preferably 32 GB, that's when you can use Olama. And, like there are various different models. ChatGPT is a LLM model. In a similar way, there are a lot of different models. For example, Facebook has something known as Llama, and recently Facebook has released something known as Llama 3. Using Olama, you can interact with, I don't know, like 15, 20, or maybe 30 different models. I don't know if there are any programmers, but you might have heard about GitHub Copilot. This tool is capable of both ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot, but runs local on the laptop.
And why is it good?
Like running local on your own laptop, and for example, like let's say if you are not connected to the internet, you want to summarize some document, you can still use on your own local laptop. And for example, if there is no internet connection, and if you are doing some development, still you can continue using like a GitHub Copilot type of features like that.
Interesting. And it's
Yeah.
free, or how much is it cost?
Yeah, completely free. And in the next 1 or 2 days, I'm planning to write a little blog post on my startups blog. But kind of it's like what should I say? Kind of the installer is straightforward. Downloading this thing known as Olama, and then there are various different clients that interact with Olama and create like the GPT type of interface. So one of these, there are several clients with varying functionality. one of these clients have to be installed, and there are 20 to 30 different models, the AI models. Based upon your need, you have to download one of those models using the instructions provided on Olama's website, and then you can interact with the application.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Guys, do you have questions regarding to this tool?
I just want to say thank you for Kanti, because it's looked like a really good zoo of models and kind of specific professional solution, because we are right now as a startup, we are working with a speech to text solution too, and we have a post-processing of text in our pipeline, and we really have to test zoo of models, and this kind of solution looks really really useful. Just it's the instruction really looks good, like it's very easy for integration and test our hypothesis for summarizing text and post-processing. Yeah, so looks really good. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, like even in my own startup's product known as WebVeta, in the next few months, I'm planning to implement some AI-based features, and that's kind of one of the reason why I came across this tool known as Olama, and I thought, yeah, why not share with rest of the group.
Yeah, I think these tools might be useful not only for just for current needs, only for your personal needs, but it might be useful for just now it's era of LLMs and ChatGPT technology, and if someone have an idea how to bring it specifically for any type of solution, it might be useful for integrated on their own delivery method, and really short to create something like MVP for text processing. Yeah, cool.
Actually, I'm very happy that Alex found out about this tool. If you're happy, I'm also happy. Okay, we have a last question. We already talk more than 1 hour, so we can be short with this question. How do you build and maintain an engaged online community around your digital product service without significant financial investment? It can be hypothetical, so just what do you think? Vlad, would you like to start?
I can maybe share from my experience as a customer in regards to a particular kind of product. So as I was mentioning earlier, that I'm working on my website, right? And I'm actually kind of creating it in WordPress. So I had to 2 weeks ago, I had to do some research to pick a team that is quite flexible and future proof. And in the end, I chose a team which, besides having a good feature set and all that kind of stuff, and flexibility and all that kind of stuff, I also chose a team that had a pretty strong community built around it. And the community was fairly simple. I mean, we're talking about a Facebook group, really. So yeah, it's that simple for these guys. And very active, obviously. They were answering everyone's questions. So yeah, I think Facebook groups can probably still work if you promote them and you're obviously active there. Otherwise, of course, there's also other platforms like School or Circle, but I don't think they're free. I think you have to pay for them.
Yeah, but they can use Discord, for example. It's also free, but it have something that Facebook can't offer. For example, it's channels, and in Discord, I guess it's easy to find information. Because on Facebook you just want a news feed, and it's difficult to find exactly what you would like to find in community, because when people discuss something, there are a lot of information, and there should be some simple way to find this information.
Agreed. 100% agreed. Yeah. What's your, and sorry, I don't want to take too much time, and because I'm curious to hear thoughts from the others as well. But what's your view on potentially using WhatsApp communities, the communities feature?
WhatsApp community?
Communities, yeah. So I'm not talking about
Um,
the groups, but the communities feature. I think they started to push them more like over the past like few months or so.
I actually haven't used any WhatsApp community, only in Telegram platform.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the WhatsApp, they just copied, steal or something from Telegram. Yeah, it's one of the features that Telegram started growth and added, and it's for example in Russian speaking community, it's one of the, I think it's one of the reasons why it's so popular for professionals or something. Maybe it will be popular in WhatsApp, but I think that specifically in the areas and markets, WhatsApp already popular solution. Yeah.
Great.
It really depends on what kind on your customer type. If WhatsApp or Telegram is popular in their country, in Bulgaria, I know most of the people don't know where Bulgaria is. It's in Europe, but Telegram and WhatsApp are not that popular. So in most cases, they will not work if you are trying to work with Bulgarian customers. So in most cases, personally, we use Discord only because of each of the channels, etc., etc. But we have tried Facebook groups, but a lot of, let's say, I'm gonna butcher the numbers, but maybe 20% of our current user base are so young, but they don't use Facebook. So it was, yeah, you can use our Facebook group because it was easier for us to check it. But some of our clients just don't use Facebook, and it was more of a problem to explain to a younger generation how Facebook works, only because it's a lot of features they don't want, than just going to Discord or Slack, depending on what type of service you're using. So there it's a bit easier for them.
Interesting.
Actually, I can talk a bit about communities. It's not exactly about related with product or services, but in general, because since I'm founder of Facebook group and we recently created community on Circle. At first, I thought we will do it on Discord, but I explored in Circle that it most focused on events, and it have a certain space where you can always publish new events, and then people will receive notifications and they can read description of this event, quickly participate. And also it includes live events, actually functionality like in Zoom, but inside this community. And I think it's really great for product or service, because when your community around something, some value, it's pretty easily to engage people. I today thought about it that okay, we have audience from a Facebook group. We selected SaaS founders and picked some experts from this Facebook group, but we don't have this core value, something extra which we can provide. And we now think about these services or maybe even product which we can relate to this circle community. And I think if you have a product, it's pretty easy to create a community around it, because you can educate your audience. You can even generate video content, create interview with your potential clients if you're B2B, for example, SaaS. You can interview your clients, how they solve different problems about their business. It helps create connections, but as well create video content, because, for example, it's interview on 1 hour. You can use some tool and create, for example, 10, 20 reels and publish it on your social media. It will be content related with your clients, and other can see that you post to your audience, that it will help you engage. And I guess through these videos, they will see some helpful information. And again, as you know, these short type of videos, they all integrated with most popular platforms. You can find them on Facebook, on YouTube, on Telegram, on Instagram, in Twitter, I guess. I don't use it very much, but I guess it's also you can find there. So if you can create reels, it's first of all very cheap. It don't cost you a lot, but at the same time you can reach a huge audience, because these platforms will promote your videos, not you. You don't need to spend money to promote your content. Of course, it also has some limitations. For example, if your products or services just too niche, it's a bit difficult. But in general, I guess it's pretty good. And if you create this video content, you can go even forward and create courses and relate it with your community. I read in today article that Href actually in 2017 created a course, blogging for business, and it gained a lot of attention on social media. But in COVID period, they even decided to create course which cost $799 for free, and then they gain 500,000 visitors on their website. I don't remember exactly was it visitors or people who attend this course, but there was a lot of attention, and they now continue this academy. They educate their users. So yeah, I think there are two ways to create community around your product or service. First of all, connect with your audience, and another one, educate. If you do these two things, you will have a lot of your audience will engage with your brand. Okay, who's next? Alex?
I don't know what that actually, yeah, just, maybe someone say specific and I can find what to add to it.
Would you like to create a community around your product, or it's not in your plans?
We thought about, but not sure, because it's, in our case, for now, it's really specific. And in our situation, we have a product solution and main technology solution. And we think about when we will be ready to open source our core technology, the third generation of nets, we will definitely build, open and build this community. But for end product, I think for now, I'm not sure about it will be efficient or not. So.
Okay. David?
I can share my experience why we created engaged community. So we had the issue that every time we was meeting, because we have about 1,000 active clients. So every time they was asking many questions that wasn't related to our services, and they was assuming that we will help with each of their requests. you understand. And they was taking a lot of time from our colleagues, from our team, and we understand that we need solution where they can find the answers to their questions, but not related to our services. Okay, so because we use platform Telegram for all communications inside of our company and also with the clients, we decided to keep this platform also the same for the clients. So all our community is in Telegram, and community it's in this community only our current clients. So you understand there is no spam, there is the people who already knows what we are doing. So there is a high level of reliability, yeah, to other people in this chat. So once we created, so the people was automatically introduced with the chatbot. Chatbot was asking the questions, and also the presented information in the community. The people can easily read the information from new members who was joining the community and starting to say hi, hello, and easily speak with them. And the main benefits for us it's that they find other people where they can ask questions and get answers from them. So we find the solution that for us was working very good, and it saved, I think, really a lot of time of our team members.
Guys, do you have any questions for David? So how many people now in your community?
So we have about 400 active members in the community where they chat, share different articles from the news. So they speak about the different subjects.
Is it public community or private?
It's private. It's only for our current clients.
I just thought if it would be public, but with invite only registration, this information also can be a source for Google search. For example, they discuss different topics, and if people also Google it, they could find your community and eventually know about your company. Of course, it's not on Telegram. On Telegram, it's not possible. But if you will use other community platform, I guess it can be achievable.
Because we don't have the plan to that community will start helping us for the sales. So that's why we don't put focus or efforts to hunt the community or thinking how it can be used in other marketing or other strategies. That's why we just try to keep it quite simple, that the people can chat with each other, and also it helps a lot for our team, that they can find the answers by themselves.
Great. Thank you very much for your insights. Okay, Gabriel, we're ready to go. Can I make an announcement before you go, Gabriel? Next Wednesday, May 8th, we will have another event, expert session with expert Satish. Just give me a second. Satish Nagarajan, who will talk about building a SaaS go-to-market strategy. I guess it will be very helpful for you guys, and it will be related with SaaS. So highly recommend next Wednesday. Tomorrow I will make announcement on Circle and in Facebook group, so you could participate. Okay, Gabriel, thank you for your time. See you in next meeting. Okay, Kanti, would you like to participate?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Let me know in the group, and I would definitely attend the next meeting. Or are you talking about the current question?
Just let me repeat you. Current question. How do you build and maintain an engaged online community around your digital product or service without a significant financial investment?
Yeah, for this, right? I'm thinking of some when it comes to technical questions, because WebVeta is a technical product, right? For integrating into a website, there's some configuration that needs to be done inside a portal that is a webveta.alightservices. And then people have to copy some 2 or 3 lines of code, and they have to place that 2 or 3 lines of code in their own websites. So there's definitely going to be some technical, some people might ask some technical questions. So for that, I'm thinking of creating some FAQs and little videos explaining each feature. And then because like in the pretty soon the product is going to get complex when I start adding more and more newer features. And so this is one way. And then because this is like kind of more of a B2B product, because SMEs with multiple websites, or government organizations, or content creators, these are the people who might use WebVeta. So some people might not be interested in giving out their own information to other people. So creating a community is a little bit of a question when it comes to WebVeta. But yeah, definitely, having a Facebook group so that people who are interested can join the Facebook group. And regarding technical support, I'm offering technical support from a mobile phone, WhatsApp, email.
I see. So it's very related with customer support, and it's a place, Facebook group, where people will discuss their questions and easily find answers, right?
Let me tell you. As a matter of fact, one of the feature or usefulness of WebVeta. So let's say if you have a FAQs or some kind of a frequently asked questions, or some kind of a documentation for your product in your website. But let's say if your website does not have a efficient search engine, what's going to happen is people are going to contact customer care several times, right? But if you use WebVeta, WebVeta is an advanced search engine compared with normal search engines, and even some websites don't even have search engines. People have to rely on the navigational menu. So this is the selling point of WebVeta. So if there are proper documented FAQs or proper documented documentation, adding WebVeta can help people find the information they're looking for. Lesser calls.
It's about your product, but I talked about your community.
Yeah. So this is both, right? Because if my documentation and everything is proper in my website, and then like people can directly try to find the information they want directly on the website. And still, if there are questions, they can contact me, and then later I can update the documentation or create videos or add some FAQs. So it's kind of both. This is how I'm going to approach, and adding WebVeta helps them find the information they're looking for.
Okay. Now I get it.
So what is a kind of one of the value proposition of WebVeta?
Yeah.
one of the value proposition of WebVeta, people who are on a particular website can find the information they need without having to rely on the navigation menus.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess that's it for today. I see that you guys already a bit tired after 1.5 hours. But we discussed a lot of questions, and I hope it was helpful for you. This Zoom meeting will be recorded, and we will publish it on YouTube, and maybe as a separate post on Facebook. If you're okay with it, if no, I can don't publish. But if okay, it's great. So you can rewatch it if you want some information, if you would like to find here. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for your time. See you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.